I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
What's an arsehole?
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
Lady Smash wants a kiss! Ooh, that's sexy!
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Sweet! It's like cyber time travel.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
So, how do we get our hands on this AR reconstruction tech, Bags?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSet network and clone my own version.
So, how do I get the server off the roof?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Okay, Bags? Where do I find this heavy lifter?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
You don't say, Bagley.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates. Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
They look promising.
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
Hey, you ready to take a sledgehammer to the system?
Are you with DedSec? If you are, I could use your help.
Well, no promises. But what's up?
I needed money for a medical bill, so I borrowed money from the Kelleys. I've been trying to work off the debt, but they keep adding to it, saying I owe them more. If you can settle the score with them, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Leave it to us.
Hank Kelley will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelley chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Gotcha.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation. While the drone's observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Well, shit. There's Kelleys everywhere. Since when were there so many of them?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelley would have stored the debt records on.
Easy peasy. Flashbang! Cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics. Do you think they'd notice if I took some?
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelley's reach.
Cool beans.
Transfer complete.
We wiped your debt with the Kelleys. You're free to make as many bad decisions as you like now.
What a relief. You know, despite what I've heard recently, you lot are really decent.
Why don't you join us? The Resistance is more fun than you'd think.
All right, mate. I'm in.
The DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary...
Welcome to the shit
make
show.
London safe.
And here is your new gear.
Moment of truth, right? I can't be part of DedSec and still try to carry on like normal.
Normal? Hate to break it to you, but there's nothing normal about Albion shooting people on sight.
I know it's a war zone, and I want to do my part, but I don't know if I can just walk away from it all.
Hey, look at the bright side. You get to fight for what you believe in and protect the people you care about.
Yeah. You're right. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SIRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
Moving out.
Urgent call. Possible hostile.
I'm here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
Negative. No vision of the suspect.
What's with this thing?
Terminating the search. Control. Put out an APW.
All right, server's loaded in your vehicle. You're good to go. Try not to blow up, yeah?
I could get used to this sort of lifestyle.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic. You're too far. I'm served from your optic, so I need you to stay within range.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag? Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
CTOS AR.
Drone's
Data
been deployed to
reconstruction in
apprehend the
progress.
suspect.
I am a fucking spy. Bags, I can't shake them.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
Oh my god. Something's wrong with that. Shut it down.
This area is being... Where's my backup?
Bang!
What the hell? I'm out. I'm hit! They're wounded!
Stop! Stop! Hold that down so we can have a look.
This area is being recorded by TV.
All right, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
I'm listening.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
This area is being... I don't get it.
Nothing like staring death in the eyes and saying, "Not today, Satan."
Yes, we're all very impressed that I didn't kill you. But don't celebrate too long. New mission coming up. I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit
Auto
for.
drive now
I
enabled.
picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Hey, do any of you believe in ghosts? Because if ghosts are real, there are ghosts here.
This whole area's sus. Look at all the security. Is this what you do to a building that's supposed to be under repair?
Oh, totally. Question is, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Sergei, it's time to fly!
What the fuck?
This is it. The signal is coming from this Spiderbot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Spiderbot got Texas chainsawed. Why is this here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. 2 more data relays to go.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. That's awesome!
What was that? If not...
I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
One more data relay and I'll have it.
Lady Smash wants a kiss. Lady Smash, you dirty girl.
That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Gotcha. That's not a hammer. This is a hammer. Wrench! Smash!
Let's find them. Straight away.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelley dog.
Well, there we go. Clan Kelley was in on the bombing.
I think the Kelleys were the supplier. And that makes this a handoff.
Brilliant.
Well, we need to find out who they were meeting. My money says it's someone from Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, do we know who was running the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
You what? The feds were watching this shit go down.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Oh, cool. Yeah, easy. I'll just quantum leap through a magic tunnel. No problem.
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider-bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Yeah, sounds good. Six-legged spider, activate! Yep. Okay, cool.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
You want me? Gotcha. Ooh, that's sexy.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
That's Zero Day's thing.
There, hurry. We've got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Shut it, we're all on need to know.
Damn. Zero Day was working with all sorts of groups to pull the bombings off.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelley and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Wait, what was think this through?
Ladies! I love a hands-on approach.
You want me to bring the hammer down?
Tracing the Spider-Bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Why do the cops keep quiet? They practically have the real bombers.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
So Albion's taken over the entire police station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Never thought I'd say this, but I wish the real cops were here. That was hard.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
I'm tight.
Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Shut this thing down.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. Lady smashed, you dirty girl. Now, what are the odds that's the same spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of Spider-Bot from the Tone bombing site.
Who was the last user?
Navigate the Spider-Bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I'm all over it.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This Spider-Bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
this whole corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force. But who knows how long? When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That'll be bad for business, right? So don't tell me Albion and our best interests are fine, don't they?
If the police could handle their job, Albion would be better, but they can't. Home is a perfect example. A bunch of lazy, overpaid cops who think they're the wheel. Well, they're not at the wheel anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last bent path.
There we go.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Yeah, okay.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Ah, you have another secret ground station. The adventure continues.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates. The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Not a bad place to go if you want to hide out.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
All right, Bagley. Need a way in.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
They gotta be somewhere. Area clear. Gonna keep searching. Keep your eyes open.
Get a load of this. What is this? Some kind of secret police cave?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
What were they working on down here? Was it just tone? Or something bigger?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelley in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelley's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelley again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelley and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelley gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelley. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelley was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
I knew it. It's all connected. Albion, Clan Kelley, Zero Day, they're all in bed with each other. Nasty terrorist bed.
It seems like Zero Day's web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelley and Albion included.
Meanwhile, people are getting disappeared left and right. Let's put a stop to it.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Fuck yeah! I invented this DedSec shit.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
I don't know if I like your tone, Mr. Robot.
You'll get used to him. Nice work.
This Albion Clan Kelley business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Day's DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal, team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelley connection.
Well, there's no way he's been deported, given how backed up the whole system is. That would mean he's in limbo at the EPC. We should take a look.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside. So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases center around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find Angel. Albion won't hesitate to whip out the choppy, cutty, pokey tools once they find out he's DedSec.
You want me to bring the hammer down?
Ooh, that's sexy!
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand. Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel...
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
This won't go on my permanent record, will it?
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Center. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while, like now.
This place is a nightmare factory. You could vanish into thin air here and no one would ever know.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
That Mary Kelley lady has a stranglehold on this city. It's creepy.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! I'm the hammer, you're the nail. Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. Lady smashed, you dirty girl. Lady Smash wants a kiss. That's awesome!
Go on, Badley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you.
Get an APW out.
Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Zip it, Bags!
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Good job. A+.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? And no people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck, what was that?
They jabbed him with something. We need to get a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelley's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelley and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They put a microchip in his neck. What do we think? Some kind of tracker?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Keep on him. He may have gotten away.
Fucker! Get it before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
You fuckers!
Oh, he's gonna make it. Keep going, my dude.
Get fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Well, I was wrong. And that microchip was more than just a tracking device.
The chip was triggered remotely. Either way, Angel's still breathing, but I get the feeling he's in an even stickier situation.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelley and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
So this is where Clan Kelley brought Angel. He's fucked.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Ooh, that's sexy. Lady smashed, you dirty girl!
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
All right, let's look around then.
You want me to bring the hammer down?
I've got you.
I love a hands-on approach. Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. That's awesome!
Zorro, we'll find him.
Gonna find you. Turn it off!
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
Better check elsewhere. I better find them. Another one down. Nothing here. I'll check.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
Cool. Let's do that.
My ears!
Ooh, that's sexy!
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Oh, great!
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. What are you waiting for? Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, what was that? He looked like he was gonna cut you open and pull out your insides.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Caitlin Lau, that police inspector. We found your clubhouse. You've been after Mary Kelley all on your own.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Well, we tracked someone, just not you. A colleague of ours disappeared from the EPC, and the trail led here, to whatever the hell this place is.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kelleys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
Yeah, no kidding. You know what? You stay here. I'll have someone from the team come get you. I'll go find our guy. Also, you said something about files?
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelley. Almost enough to take her down.
Oh, shit. All right. I'll go find those two. Mary Kelley's our enemy now, which means you and I are on the same team.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And... thanks.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelley's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Good to know. I mean, it's fucked up. You know what I mean. Fucking Kelleys. Oh, Jesus. Bagley, can you do some facial reconstruction or something? This doesn't look good.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelley is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelley and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelley be in 0 Day?
Oh, fucking shit. The smell, man. I'm never having a Whoever sent this.
I love a hands-on approach.
Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
Auto-drive now enabled.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Didn't think cooperating with a resistance group was part of the law enforcement playbook. But we're living in strange times, right?
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelley's no petty criminal.
All right, team meeting time. We need to look at these files and choose a plan of attack.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
Violence against Albion drones is a criminal offense.
Oh man, Wrench Jr. would love this place. Not the dystopia part, but the rest of it.